Hi everyone. Happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday. I hope you all have had a lovely week. um, so today, this is going to be another message from Spirit. It's about acceptance. Okay, so let me gather my thoughts, because I did receive a lot of information, bits and pieces of it. Okay, so it's telling me acceptance starts with yourself. No matter what the situation is, what you're going through, acceptance of the self is far more important than accepting the situation or the other person. So accept yourself, of course, for who you are, but also accept yourself in that situation. Whatever role that you may have played, it's important for you to forgive it and accept it. Accept it before you forgive it. So what does that mean? Self-judgment, a disconnect with self when you don't accept yourself in that situation. So once you accept yourself and your role, it'll be a little bit easier for you to accept the situation and see the higher point of view of it, the bird's eye view. And just know that every soul is beautiful. Now, this would be, it was hard for me to even accept this part of the message, but so what Spirit is telling me is no one is really here to hurt you on the soul level. We're here to help each other progress through the lessons that we teach each other. So if someone is truly bringing something out of you that you're not comfortable with, it's really guidance from Spirit. Spirit is working through this person to kind of like shake you and get you to tend to those wounds that need your attention. I mean, this message is for me, but I feel like it could help some of you. Some of you are going through really tough times emotionally, and I get it. But there is other ways of dealing with yourself. We tend to operate out of the ego mind, and that's fine. This is something that we found comfort in. It's a part of who we are. You don't have to hate your ego mind because it is what protects you. But you have to learn to work with it, tell it to back down. Because the ego mind is what keeps you from removing yourself from the situation to see all angles of what's happening and why it's happening. We tend to choose those fear-based emotions when we deal with situations that challenge us. And so what we end up doing is we label that person and we say, okay, this person is bad. This person made me feel that way. You're not totally accepting yourself or the situation or other parties. And the ego mind just tells you, archive it, file it away. It's going to be handy when this happens to you again. That's not letting go. It's not accepting. That's totally living out of fear. And so what ends up happening is many different things. You start judging yourself and others. When you meet someone that may have reminded you of that person you labeled, that made you feel that way, you end up judging that person. You stay away from that person And this person could have very well been an important person in your life. You could have missed out on a good connection. But because you're holding on to that wound and that scar and how you felt, and you've built this wall around your heart from that incident and others, you're not allowing anyone in, anyone new to come into your heart. So I know some of us, especially in this time, want to open up to new love, new experiences. We have to deal with all of this that's blocking us. And so acceptance is a huge part of it. Accept the situation or the person and all parties involved for what it is. And that allows you to let go and forgive and move on. Now, you don't have to be best friends with these people. You don't have to judge them either. You actually just forgive them, accept them, and you move on. Do what feels right. And so, going back to operating out of the ego mind. So yeah, we archive these deep-rooted emotions and hurt that turn into wounds that we carry around with us. It's heavy, so it blocks you from meeting new people. You judge not only people, but situations that aren't necessarily the same in that way. So you start reacting similarly to new situations, new events. And so now you're creating your pattern of pain and hurt and possibly destruction. It can lead to depression. So I asked my guides, how do I accept situations and these types of events? And the answer was staying in the present moment. So look at yourself now. Are you okay? Are you alive? You survived the situation, right? We constantly live in the past or the future. We're either thinking about the past because we're trying to prevent that from happening again, or we're looking always in the future because we want a way out of the past. And we're trying to see what's coming to us, or we're anticipating our doom. So that's the way that my guides described it. So staying in the present moment allows you to recognize yourself. Applaud yourself because you made it out of the situation. You thought, we get so dramatic sometimes, like our life is over. I can't live without this person. Like it feels like a death. And in some ways it is. It is a death of a situation. But staying present in the present moment allows you to see that you were wrong about all those predictions, like you're not going to make it, you're not surviving. You're here. You're alive. And you have beauty all around you that you can connect to. Like this beauty. So, let me see if there's anything else I can add or they can add to that. Take advantage of your surroundings and your friends. Spirit always, and I've said this before, Spirit always sends you someone or something to help you and to comfort you. But because you are dwelling in your sorrow and your negativity and living in the past or awaiting your doom, you're not aware of what's in front of you. But there are so many gifts that we have in the form of, earth angels, your friends, your family, nature. You might even discover parts of yourself that you didn't know was in there. It could be like, art. You can express yourself through art. There's many ways of letting many things you can do to help you let go of a situation or accept a certain situation so you can let go. And so, yeah, the idea is to really stay in the present moment. It's really okay. It really all works out in the end. It's our negativity that may change a situation because we are manifestors, you know. And so that is the message for today of acceptance, letting go, and appreciating yourself, accepting yourself in the present moment. You are all beautiful on the soul level. Do not view each other as enemies. You're allies. You're helping each other. So that is the message. I hope this helps you all, some of you. I always intend for my messages and my readings to reach the hearts of those that truly need it. And so, with that said, much love and appreciation to all of you. I will see you on the next video.